Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Farina, and today, as you can tell from the title below, we are going to be talking about how you can stay healthy and fit even while living in a hostel or a PG. A PG is a paying guest service for those of you who don't know. Now, I know it gets really difficult to maintain a diet, to balance out your water consumption, your sleeping habits and all of that, even ordinarily. And when you're living in a hostel or a PG, it's really difficult, I know. However, I do have a couple of tips that helped me when I was living in a hostel that kept me on track. And to be honest, my final year in college turned out to be one of the most healthiest and fittest years of my life so far. So let's get straight to it. I'm going to break this down into three bits. The first bit is your water consumption, second is your eating habits, and the third is exercise. So the first thing is water consumption. So water is very important, obviously, as we all know, especially now with global warming and the Amazon forest burning and everything. By the way, Amazon forest has been burning for the past 3 weeks with no media coverage, which is really bad. That's a public service announcement. Anyway, so the first thing, as I said, water consumption. What I struggle with primarily is having a small bottle of water, and then once it gets over, I'm just not able to go fill it up again because I'm just so lazy. So what I try to do is get a bigger bottle, fill it in one go, and a 2 liter bottle, so I at least drink 2 liters of water a day, which is not great, but it's good enough, right? So that's the water drinking part. Now the second half, which is the diet part, is you will need access to hot water for this. So you will either, I'm sure you have access to hot water, like drinkable hot water in your PG or hostel, but if you don't, get like a hot water kettle, which can help out a lot. Now, for the diet bit, as in for what you're going to be eating bit, we need to buy a couple of things. Yes, I know. Buying things is always stressful, especially when it's like healthy stuff and necessary stuff. It really hurts because you have to spend money and you don't have much, which was the case with me. So obviously the things I want to buy is like on a budget. The first thing I would suggest for you to buy is a bag of oats, some honey, a jar of honey, bananas because they're the cheapest fruits and they're healthy and they keep you full longer, and some vegetables that you can eat raw. I would normally buy just a bunch of carrots and keep chewing on them. I should not buy, I used to take them from the mess because they used to give it to me, sometimes steal, whatever. Yeah, so your breakfast, the most important meal of the day. So what you could do is, as soon as you wake up, put in some oats in a bowl, pour in the hot water, cover it up, go to the bathroom, take a shower, get ready, come back out, and it's ready. You can add some honey to it. Don't add sugar, you can add some honey to it, and eat and go. Or you can make it even more nutritious by cutting up bananas and putting in your oat bowl. Or even if you're not willing to do that, you can just take a spoon of oatmeal and then have a bite of your banana, right? And your breakfast is done. You're starting off the day right. It's nutritious, it's fibrous, it keeps you fuller longer, so you don't have to keep eating snacks in between here and there. So that's your breakfast bit, and it's healthy. Now the second meal would be your lunch, which most of us are not really in the hostel or the PG for lunch, so I'm going to skip that bit. However, if you are in the hostel, then you can cut up some carrots, buy some lettuce, make yourself a nice salad with a little bit of tomato and all of that, and eat that. Or you can just eat bananas. You can also buy other fruits like apples, oranges, and make yourself a nice fruit salad, but those are expensive fruits, and that's, if you're a rich kid, good for you. The third thing is in the evenings when you're staying in a hostel. This is something that's cool, right? All your friends are there, you're up late, 1 a.m, 2 a.m, 3 a.m, it happens, you're all talking, you're having a good time. Honestly, it's the best time of your life. What's not the best thing to do at the best time of your life is when you're hungry at 2 a.m, 3 a.m, 4 a.m, eat junk food. Big no, because first of all, you're eating at odd times. Second of all, you're eating food that just doesn't digest, and it's going to make you gain weight. Now the goal the goal of this video is not about weight loss. It is, however, about health. Focus on your health first, and then we can move on to weight loss, right? I'm not saying if you follow this that you won't lose weight and you'll just get healthy. You will probably, maybe, possibly lose a couple of pounds here and there, but that's not the goal of this video. It's just to incorporate a healthier lifestyle. So when you're shopping for those things I said earlier, don't buy junk food. Maybe one bag of chips or like a packet of biscuits or something like that. Nothing more. You know why? This is the tip, guys. Listen carefully. When you're so hungry at night and you want to eat junk food, can't, because there's no junk food, because you didn't buy any. So just eat the carrots or eat the bananas, and it's healthy and helpful for you, and drink more water then. Alright, so that's the diet bit of it. The next half is the sensitive bit. Some of you can turn off the video now because you might not like this word. Exercise. Yeah, I know it's really difficult to exercise when you're living in a hostel or a PG because you don't really have the space, you don't really have the time, your friends are there all the time. That is also, ooh, fly. That's also the key. Your friends are there all the time, so you can make exercising fun. So what you can do is make sure you get in 20 to 40 minutes of walking. Grab a friend, grab a bunch of you, go walking around your hostel or around your PG, in your hostel campus, whatever. Just try to get 20 to 40 minutes of walking in, and it really helps. The next thing that you can do is buy a jump rope and play a game. Double dutch with your friends. You can each do 50-50, 100-100 each, or 15 minutes each. Make it a game, make it fun, and then you are bonding with your friends, you're spending quality time, and you're exercising, which is a great way to do it. You can also make use of the staircase in your hostel or PG. Just go up and down, stretch, try to incorporate a little bit of yoga, you know, stretches, meditation. I know when I say meditation, it's like, it's crazy because I know it's boring as hell. It's not something I opt for personally because it makes me so anxious. But if it works for you, you can try to incorporate it in your day, you know, maybe twice or thrice a week with your friends. It's the best thing about living in a PG or a hostel is that you have someone to go through all of this with. So that's the nicest part. Alright, so these are my tips that help me. Also, guys, I just want to add, I used to eat a lot of carrots when I was in the hostel. And not only did it help me stick to a healthy diet, it also really helped with my skin, which is now really bad. But when I was eating a lot of carrots, it was really good. And it helped with maintaining complexion, basically evening out skin tone and all of that. So the tips are: drink a lot of water, don't buy junk food, try to get in at least 20 minutes of walking time, substitute junk food with fruits, preferably bananas because they're cheap, and oatmeal because it's easier to make and you don't need to spend a lot of time and money, and you don't even need to have milk and all of that. Alright guys, those are my tips for how to stay healthy in a PG or a hostel. I know it's not the greatest, but it's a start. You can start incorporating this a little bit, maybe for a week or two, and then see how you're feeling about it, and then leave a comment in the comment section below. And maybe after that we can move on to foods that we can incorporate that'll help us lose weight and all of that. But for today, this is all. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, but leave a comment and say why. You can follow me on Instagram because most of the times I talk to people on there, and you can let me know if you want videos, and you can just keep up to date with my life because I'm an interesting person. Bye guys, see you. Have a great day and a lovely week or weekend, whatever it is. Bye.